you were charged with assault of a family member, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 1 day that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. This also comes with an affirmative finding of family violence. What that means is that you can never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this plea bargain agreement as well. If you pick up a gun, you're in possession of a gun or any kind of ammunition, that in and of itself is a Class A misdemeanor and an arrestable offense. Do you understand?
Sorry, Your Honor.
You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. Is this what you want?
This is the moment the judge makes it crystal clear, no more changing the plea, no second chances. Once he says guilty, that's locked in forever. Would you risk that?
Want to do? How do you plead to the offense, or guilty or not guilty? I will find you guilty. I will send you to the agreement. It looks like you were also enhanced with your delivery of marijuana case out of the 177th out of 2004. Because of this agreement now, we will have to abandon the enhancement. You know, if you come to court, good things happen. We expect you to come to court, and when you don't, there are very serious consequences. You now will see. You now, all you're doing is racking up convictions on your record. All it's going to do is hurt you even more and more. Had you come to court, you probably would have gotten a great result. All you have to do is show up, and when you do that, good things happen. I hope that this is a lesson and that you learn from now on. When you pick up a case, just show up. You understand?
Sorry.
All right. Good luck.
1,400 days. The judge is done waiting. Imagine dragging a case for almost 4 years, every delay only making things worse. Show up late in court, and the court shows no mercy.
You get no more time. This case is 1,400 days old. You're out of time. Do you understand?
Sorry, Your Honor.
Pick a day next week. You must be here and be ready.
Can we do it by Zoom, y'all? If
No.
you sign the plea agreement today, can we do it by Zoom?
We need him here to thumbprint, sign documents. We don't do pleas via Zoom. Where do you live?
Okay, that's true.
Where do you live?
Alice.
Okay, you can do it today, or you can come back next week, whatever you want to do. But I'm not, it's 1,400 days old. I'm not giving you. Okay, all right. And the charges that he's wanted for are sexual assault of a child in the first degree, sexual assault, strangulation, and now we have.
And the other ones are a violation of one of them.
Hold on! The case just escalated massively. We're now talking sexual assault of a child, strangulation, and violations in multiple counties. How does someone manage to stay a fugitive this long?
One of them is similar to contempt, and one of them is violating a court order. I want to say bond, but I'm not sure. So the other ones are FTA. And
Unbelievable how someone can just pooch that.
and for what it's worth, for this case, he actually was in this court 4 years ago for the same offense that he's now wanted again. And at that point, he was already wanted as a fugitive in South Dakota. He was on in another state for the same warrant where he was apprehended there and then here, or vice versa, and then he was taken back. So he's already been a fugitive twice on top of the 3 open warrants.
And here we are yet again, and still
And I just, yeah.
unbelievable.
That said, I wanted to make sure all the facts were out there. So I didn't know until this morning. Because like for the holds, we don't get to see, especially for multi-county holds, is we can't see which county selected because on our hold screen, it only shows what state. So that's why it's important for the multi-jurisdictional
I mean,
ones.
things need to change, Day. It's just.
So that's why as soon as we found out, I reached out to both, and that's why I'm standing here instead of Amy, just because of how much of a problem it is. And so that's why I made sure to get firm dates for Douglas County, because they're the ones that already have the hold. And I wanted to make sure that it was still within the statutory 30 days before I made any approaches. And so I haven't gotten a call back from Sarpy. I don't know if it's because they use the same transport company and it was just a matter of communicating, or if they're trying to get an investigator, lieutenant, or somebody to bring them over. But
Ultimately, what happened, someone messed up in your case and they let the wrong county know and gave wrong information to the wrong county. So as a result, we have to give you a PR bond. But I'm going to tell you now, these charges will always be in warrant status until you take your happy ass on up to, where is it?
it's Nebraska.
To Nebraska, man.
I have my attorney here.
I don't care if you have an attorney. I don't care if you have Jesus on your side. You have to go to Nebraska.
I'm
And
headed
in
there.
fact,
I'm headed.
these charges will remain out there for the rest of your life until you make it up to Nebraska.
Understood.
So, Your Honor, just even though it is a PR bond, what amount will you be putting for the PR bond?
It's inconsequential. I don't know.
Because in the event that it doesn't, it still gets revoked. And so just trying to figure out what to put on our,
You have an amount?
Abel?
$1,000?
That's what I mean. I mean, I was, especially considering that there's 3 counties. I mean, if it's inconsequential for the number for the court, then I would ask to be set at 100,000 because of severity and the fact that he has 2 prior fugitives for the same offense that he's FTA on, and the fact that he has.
1,000, Abel, okay? Regardless, I'm giving you a PR bond now. But these, like I said,
I'm gonna. Do you want him to reapproach when I print out the reset? Because I'll do the reset for returning himself. So, if
no, let's just get everything done now.
okay,
You know?
I have to type
Yeah,
it up.
take
That's
your
okay.
time, no rush, you know? But like I said, these charges will remain out there until you take care of it, you know? You remain in Harris County, you will continue to get picked up, and you're gonna continue to sit there over and over and over, and these charges have been open since what, 2000 and?
Well, the last fugitive case was 2020. I don't know when the charge started, but that's. But also, like I said, we might end up showing up tomorrow for the exact same thing, or what day is today? I can't even. Wednesday, whenever they file it, and then they bring them up for the holdover for processing. So I don't know. I want to be upfront. Is that we're going to go through this again at some point. And at that point, maybe we'll get an answer from Starbuck. I don't know. But if I could just have 5.
How long would it take for them to get up here anyway?
That's what I said. The new date is the 26th. It's still within the 30 days. That's what I mean. It's still within the statutory days allotted. It's yeah. And of course, the initial communication was to a correct county, not the county on the front page of the fugitive packet, but it was sent to that county. I guess there was a miscommunication on either who would send it out or when the court would allow it. So I don't know, because that's their end. I don't get to control what they do, but Douglas County was correctly informed.
If they file new charges on the other counties, Abel, I
He's not
don't
going
know
anywhere.
about other PR bonds though, you know,
I'm
I
sorry,
am in this case because of the mix up, right? But I don't know about other ones, you know,
Right. I don't exactly. I don't know if he's be entitled to one.
just get on it, doggone it.
Well, because if we do, well, it does matter, because if he's intending to do it and he's held on the other one, because if he withdraws his waiver to permit the bond today, then we're going to go back to this again, because he's going to be held on one. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter, because they would start their 14 days if judge.
No.
Yeah, right. They're 14 days.
Another, what I'm saying, another
Tomorrow.
14 days would kick in
Right. For the
new
Different
charge.
county.
right. Okay. Okay.
It does.
Let me okay, let me write this
So-
up real quick.
I'm giving you a PR bond, right? If they let you out, they let you out. But if they file new charges between now and from the time that you're processed, then you're still going to be held because you're still wanted out of other counties. So if they're get it quick enough, because I don't know how long it'll take them, it'll still kick in. I don't know. So can you set bond at 50,000, please? Okay.
I'm still typing it up. If you
No,
want, I can.
But take your time. We're not sending him anywhere. So we can still have him sign everything.